It's day 3 of my review week. And who happens to drop by? But Kup. Yes, indeed, it's Generation Sergeant Kup. And already there's something to talk about. I mean, I know Kup is older than hell, and he's been in a lot of battles, but when did he get the title of Sergeant? I don't know, but it's on the box. At least it's better than the Japanese that just called him Autobot Kup. I assume it's hard to get a copyright on the word Kup, seeing it is such a common thing people use every day, but even if it is spelled with a K, and because I forgot yesterday, I'm going to do this now. Here's Thundercracker's box. Yay, Thundercracker. You really need one of these. Whatever. What we're here talking about, Kup. Or Kup. Or Kup. Too many Kup jokes I could make. So yes, this guy first appeared in the 1986 movie, animated Transformers movie. I haven't seen it, but I think I remember a scene. I might have seen. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there a scene where Kup is telling a war story to Rodimus, I believe, and then they transform and drive up a hill, and then they transform again, and he says something else, like some old man thing, like "get off my lawn" or something. Not "get off my lawn," but you get where I'm going. So here's Kup. He's a level 3 change. Nice picture of Kup. Bio. Again, it just tells you how old he is. And he likes to tell war stories. Now the thing about Kup, you may be asking, is where his name comes from. This is the thing I really find amusing. His name comes from his alt mode. He transforms into a pickup truck, hence Kup. Get the joke? I don't know how funny. I find it funny, but check out this sweet old-timey truck. It's perfect for Kup. It's got a spirit. As I just quote somebody else's review of this guy. I do love this truck. The only other thing truck-wise I have is Generations Orion Pact, and this guy's a hell of a lot better. I mean, he's not just hollow bits everywhere. He actually is a full truck. And I have to admit, I did paint those rims. Look at them spin. The Japanese one had silver painted rims, and this guy, although he does have a more consistent color scheme on his truck, he just had black rims, so I took the initiative of painting them. And I think that little bit of detail just makes it pop. So, this isn't Kup's original alt mode. It is a modern reimagining, and although it is the least faithful, apparently, of the classics in the universe redos of G1 toys, that's not a bad thing, because from what I've seen of G1 Kup, he looks terrible. So getting down to details, you got a nice silver bumper there. If you can see on the headlights, unfortunately both of them are missing some paint. The paint is under. There's a little plastic bubble here, and the paint's under that, so unfortunately I can't paint that. But that's a shame. Got a nice tampographed Autobot symbol there. He's not hiding. He's in on the old clip me dude. You got 2 there, so good for keeping up with times. Unfortunately, the only clip-on weapons I have are his gun and Generation's Wheeljack's shoulder-mounted affairs, so can't show you those right now. Check out that bed. He actually looks like he could hold some stuff. Spoiler alert, those are his feet, but the way they transform is magnifique. French. Moving around to the side, there are tiny bits of detail. So you can see something that resembles a door, even though it's broken up by the panels, which is unfortunate, but easily forgettable. And little bits of detail, like right there, little lines, things that almost look like the bar at the bottom of the door of like a truck that's too high so you can step up. A different shade of whatever this color is for the bed. Oh, here, show you an example. You can stick a Cyberplanet key in there, or probably some other Legend class toys. And this thing rolls like a dream. I think I just love holding him and going deeter, deeter, deeter. As much as I said Drift rolls pretty well, this guy rolls a hell of a lot better than Drift. What's more interesting to me, though, is the gun barrel exhaust pipe. You slippery genius. Which brings my one point of contention with this figure, which isn't anybody's fault. It's hello, visible head, invisible arms. But that's negligible, that's kind of necessary. And check out this gun. It's suitably old. It's an electro musket. Makes the gun fan in me go insane. Because it definitely looks like a musket, but with some random holes in the back of the gun. I don't think those are very musket-like, but the rest of it's nice. It does have the 3mm clip, so now I can show off weapon mode on a truck, which is cool. And the funny thing is, the clip is on a ball joint, so you can do this, or even this. Some crazy movement. Now this guy got a repaint into GDO Swerve, which now looking at Kup I really want, just so I can have a second electro musket, and then I can have a truck dual wielding muskets. So that looks cool. And pretty much done with. He finally gets a tailgate. One of the biggest things I've seen is issues with G1 Kup is the fact that he had no tailgate, and he kind of had the same syndrome as Fall of Cybertron Onslaught over there, where it was just like a bunch of parts right here, and then two stumps out the back, and like nothing in there. Go watch my episode 50 review of Broodkiss. I mentioned that. Because weirdly enough, they have the same omni-shamble things. So, getting down to transformation. First, start by unpegging the wheels. There is a little tiny peg in there, and a little slot in the wheel, so you can peg them in. Start by doing that. This can be long. Why are my reviews so long? I don't know. I just like to talk. I'm kind of like Smokes. Wrong name. If I had to compare myself to a Transformer, it'd probably be Blue Streak. Because that guy like just constantly talks. Talks. But we're not here to talk about Blue Streak. That's a video for another day. Pop the arms out. Now going back, this is the main reason why I started in truck mode. Because going back, this whole front of the cab, or front of the truck more specifically, with the arms and the headlight parts being on springs makes the transformation kind of annoying. So I decide, hey, I'll do truck mode, save myself the annoyance. So again, pop the other arm out. And then what you want to do is flip the doors upside down, but the hands get blocked. The hands block. I like to talk, but I screw up my words a lot, so I apologize for that. And flip the other one out. So there you've got his arms. Now unpeg the roof. Now how well you can see this. Unpeg this section from the front grille. If I can get it. Come on. There we go. So it's like that. And it's on a double hinge, so fold it out. Fold this part in. And then this is my favorite part of his transformation. Is rotate this. If I can. Oh, what is it going on? What is going on? Something is giving me problems. Is it the arms? Not sure, honestly. What is going on? This guy's never given me problems for transforming him. There we go. And you can see why the springs were necessary. So like its springs closed. But I wish it could have been like a hinge where like you had to close it yourself, like an articulation point. That would make this transformation a lot easier. To continue it, now that you've done that, you flip this part all the way around so the chest comes up, and then you fold it just behind his back, and you adjust the arms. And here, get ready for something that's probably not going to affect your cup, that only affects mine, that I know of. Check out them shoulder joints. This one's proper, is in, like it hinges and it lies flat like that, while this one was put on reverse. It's the exact same design way as this one, so if you want, you can't truly have his angles at the same, I just said angles, his arms at the same position. Although this is accurate, kind of accurate to the G1 toy, whose arms were coming out of his torso instead of where they should. So to fix that, I have him pose normally like this. Gives him a good sergeant-y look, I guess, and makes sure his arms are the same length and at the same position. So now coming down to the legs, the leg transformation here is very smart. As much as I like this for its fun and unusualness, this is just a brilliant design. So split the legs and then fold down the tailgate and then fold again, so you reveal, holy crap, a foot. Same on the other side, another foot. And now what you're going to do to do this, I recommend bending both knees back. Just fold in this little part right here on each leg, and then fold this into the leg, and then fold the legs back straight, and there you have Kup in his robot mode. And I do like this robot mode. It is a very nice robot mode. It does have a tinge of kibble. Very Ironhide-y like kibble. But this is kind of necessary to have a transformation like this in such a clean robot mode. You're going to have some kibble. Although it does give you weapon storage with those 3mm clips again, so you can do shoulder mounting, which is rad. Do the ball joint, you can shoot almost anywhere. Or you can do some back-mounted storage, which is nice. I tend to display my Kup kind of like this. Yeah. Getting back on the mustache. I didn't show this, but if you look right there past the handle, there actually is a sorry about that. The sculpt for an actual trigger. So like a modern day pistol trigger, which is pretty cool. Storing it for now. We'll talk about the detail. Detail is very nice. He doesn't have much in common with G1 Kup, being as he is very good. He does have this mini version of the chest, which if I had a photo of G1 Kup I could show you, had a similar chest, but it's kind of funny, due to his transformation it looks like it's poking out of an open jacket. Which if were a military shade of green I could accept the Sergeant prefix on his name more. He's got brilliant shoulder wheels and the nicely proportioned arms. Talk about articulating for a second. He's got random splotches of orange for I don't know why. Maybe they're G1 accurate. I don't know. I didn't grow up with G1. Somebody tell me. Very nice legs. He's got very slender hips with monstrous calves, what are just unabashedly chunks of the alt mode. That's what we like. Very G1. And then some truly immense feeties. He never has a problem falling down. Now coming to articulation. Actually first, the only thing is that some people have commented on is that head. I mean, the shape of it's right, and the details pretty accurate to Kup. It's got some sweet blue eyes that still allow for light piping. Light piping. Ooh. Delicious blue eyes. But that face looks like there have been jokes made about how withered and old it looks that I don't intend to make those jokes. But overall, I do like the head. It's funny that they just used straight silver paint, giving him kind of bags under his eyes. It's very nice. You got another Autobot symbol there. It's almost, for an old man, he sure does like to work out a lot. Check the more than six-pack. Now I can talk about articulation. His head is on, yeah, it's on a ball joint, so you got some nice up and down movement. We can go about that far and look down that far. His arms are insane. If you forget about the fact that the shoulder's on wrong, no, this one, it's got a hinge on top of a rotation with a this kind of rotation. I can't remember if that's a shoulder or whatnot. He's got very nice two-tone elbows, so we can go up this far and even back that far. And the wheels are on joints, so you can put them out of the way. It's a shame about the detail hampering panels, though. Again, nothing could be dealt about them other than that. Where is my arm? There it is. Where is my arm? But more importantly, where is my brain? And you can do that with the elbow, so that's really cool. I gotta say, this is a first for me in Transformers with this kind of elbow, so it's pretty sweet. He's got them brilliant reveal the shield hands for holding stuff and and my brain's going a bit dead again, so yeah, that's it. I'm not sure what hand Kup, if he's left-handed or right-handed. I like to make him left-handed. I do like the way the musket looks, especially in this guy's old hands. He's got some truly immensely nice leg joints. No waist joint though, due to transformation. You see how long these get because I don't edit. So he's got straight forwards, back about that much, in and out, very nice. Side swivel. You can go 90 degrees forward or 90 degrees, yeah, about 90 degrees backwards with the knee. These things are on little joints if you want to needlessly get them out of the way. And what also baffled me, articulated giant feet. Yes, he's got, of course, the hinge for transformation, and then he's got, I think it might be a ball joint. I'm not sure, I can't see it, but he does have sideways foot motion, which helps him stand. And he has got a heel which can fold down, and due to, I don't know, lack of thinking when they designed the storage in truck mode for the gun, you can do that. Like that port's still open, or that, whichever you want. So, overall, Kup is a marvelous figure. He's a very nice update of a classic G1 Autobot. And he looks very nice standing on a shelf with the rest of your Autobot team. As a standalone, he's also pretty awesome. This guy's just an overall awesome Transformer, and I just find myself constantly grabbing him and transforming him back and forth because he's so much fun. So overall, yes, he's a must-have. But try and find one with the same, not the same, proper shoulder joints. I mean, this one, I hope doesn't happen to you. But still, he's a 9.5 out of 10. So, now that I've said that, I'm gonna go watch the MLB All-Star game. See you tomorrow.